Oh, I need to shut my door too. 1 second. It's raining out though, and I want to hear the rain. My hair is so bushy. Okay. I think we are still waiting on a couple of players. But we got two amazing teams, though, to be fair.
It depends.
Well, two classic teams. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What's this? Eternal Kings. Wait, don't you play tonight too?
If we win.
Oh, in underdogs?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. I'll cast some underdogs.
Semi-finals.
Are you gaming?
Yeah, I will be.
Oh, say if you want to go food truck.
I'm alright.
Dude, are you just skipping out on a food truck right now? If it's like tostadas or some shit out of a food truck, that's something you don't skip out on.
Okay, well, it's not, because I live in the fucking suburbs of Detroit.
Oh, it could be.
There's no soul laughing.
Shit, dude, I'm potentially moving to Ann Arbor in like a couple of months.
For school or something, or what?
Job.
Nice. Ann Arbor's cool.
Yeah, I've never been to Michigan before.
People talk that it's a lot worse than what it actually is.
It's just more Midwest.
Everything's fine. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm used to.
It's just the Midwest. There's not fucking anything to do.
Pretty much.
I lived in Seattle until the world shut down.
Dude, go back to Seattle. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's what I plan on doing. But, dude, Seattle is shut the fuck down.
Yeah, League.
Like, even like grocery stores are unlimited hours. It's like McDonald's, when I left, was only open from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m.
I was gonna go to Wendy's yesterday, but the street got shut down, so.
Where are you out of?
Omaha right now. It was like the riots that happened over here were very focused in like one area, but it just happened to be the busiest intersection in the city, so. I mean, that's why, but no, I'll go get some McDonald's today or some shit though.
Bro, I'm like delivering DoorDash and Grubhub and all that shit.
To make some money.
I literally just get fucking bored of like just sitting at home all day. And this guy ordered a fucking $40 McDonald's meal, and I pick it up, and then he just cancels the order. So I had like 50 fucking chicken nuggets last night. On accident. Dude, you don't understand what it's like to have to like look yourself in the eyes and say you can't eat all these chicken nuggets in your face.
I mean, I don't DoorDash deliver. It's probably a reason why, but. It's easy money right there right now.
Oh, DoorDash? Yeah, dude. I make like 30 per hour right now.
I mean, that's like you work 8 hours. Like,
Yeah, it's
that's
definitely
legit.
more money I make at a day job here, and then I kind of get to do it whenever the fuck I feel like it.
Yeah. I mean, every time I talk to my Uber drivers and stuff, they're like, "Yeah, we just go whenever." It's great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but yeah, there's more League of Lads going on tonight. I guess I should talk about that. I'm casting more matches tonight, so if you lose in underdogs, wait, aren't you? Wait, no, you're not playing tonight. That's right.
Shit, I might be able to make it. Obviously, you'll like see my game status, but like if one of the series.
We're still gonna get a late start here, though. I think. Who are we waiting on? Tell him to sub to your Twitch and he will leak state. What? But anyways, as I was saying like a couple minutes ago, yeah, both these teams have been in previous leagues or previous iterations of League of Lads. I believe neither of them have ever really finished too high. Eternal Kings got decently far last season, if I remember correctly.
I think they got 3rd place.
Yes. And Weirdhead, I can't remember if they made playoffs. Obviously, this is just everybody makes playoffs this season since we are just doing the big double elimination, but
this is kind of a new team.
yeah. Is it? No, Weirdhead was last season. I remember casting them. Or is it a new lineup for them?
It was a completely different team.
I need Guam to make like bracket changes, although I owe Guam some stuff too, so I have to bargain with him, but
What does the dictator Guam have you doing, bro?
dude, I created the record book for CDL and he wants one for League of Lads and I'm still working on it because I had to like rewrite the entire thing, but don't worry about it. It's going to be a thing at some point, hopefully. And if people want their actual names to show up in the record book, freaking change your Steam name to what you want it to say, because otherwise it's not gonna look good. It's gonna be like some shit .pornhub probably. Because yeah. That's what people like doing. Stardust, Ultra Ball. Ooh. FF at 20 minutes. Is this person just gone? Do they actually need a mid stand-in?
Dude, how do you schedule a game at 2 o'clock and just not show up to it?
Dude, I don't know. I would assume they checked with their whole team, but whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm casting like all weekend. I think I'm gonna try to do RD2L EST Sunday as well, so we'll see how that goes. Try and rope somebody in.
Casting ready.
Can you cast and stand in simultaneously? I mean, I can. I've played mid before. At some point.
I don't think you want to play this.
Dude, I don't care. I'll go up against anybody. I'll get clapped. It doesn't matter. That's the thing about going in with low expectations is I don't get tilted if I get clapped mid, unlike people who actually play mid. So that's a strat, dude.
Have fun with your ideas. That's revolutionary. See, but then I click your recent games and they're all support games.
Are they?
Game puck.
Oh no, I played that puck mid, but that was also in an unranked game where somebody abandoned after like 2 seconds.
That's baller.
Yeah. And this Clockwork game was technically offlane. Snapfire, I don't even remember. Like, I haven't played a lot of Dota recently. It's been mostly off. But anyway, yeah, we're still waiting on their mid. I don't even know who it is. It's Taunt, Malt, Nor, Turtle King. Turtle King's new to this team, I think, if I remember the previous iterations.
Taunt is new to the league. What is this, Fume or something?
I think I've casted Taunt before.
It's 10. He's like an RD12 guy.
Clap Unit, I do remember casting too.
I think his name's like Fume or something. Maybe I'm silly here. Kawhi. Okay, there's a lot of talk that Kawhi's is just the god.
Is that their mid player?
That's Clap Unit, I believe.
Oh, okay. So this is the problem with people just like having random names and shit.
But I've never seen this guy.
I have so much coffee left and it's 1 p.m. This is a bad combo. But it's also the benefit of having a flask for it. Hey, they got Snow to stand in. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad for them. Snow like barely plays anymore. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not thinking that this is gonna go well for them, but and only alting Arturius. Snow and Arturius, of course, have some history there. They both won CDL together, I believe, so.
No, this guy games. I don't know if you can say you game successfully, but he definitely gamed.
Games. He games. Oh my god, get this fucking Tauros in here. Are they just distracting with Snow? Is that what's happening?
Oh, I mean, I'm trying to fucking start this bitch.
I'm trying to start too. Just want to get into it. Where do I have so many Pinap berries?
You have what?
Pinap berries, dude. I'm playing some Pogo. Oh, did they finally get Skater? Oh no, they just swap sides. Okay, are we moving with Snow? Is this actually what's happening? Oh god.
Team.
I don't know, dude. Seems pretty risky to me. Let's open up this. But yes, this is the second to last playoff match of the first round. The other one is tonight, which I am also casting. That is Moonlight versus Toilet Bell. Eternal Kings versus Weirdhead. Eternal Kings, of course, the 7 seed. Weirdhead is your 10 seed. So, I mean, seeding really doesn't matter too much. I think it was based on MMR. I don't know. I'm not sure if you have any more insight into that, but
I feel like the power rankings, but the power rankings are pretty based on MMR.
yeah, so it's basically MMR. But yeah.
You got third place, Eternal Kings from last league.
Yeah.
The unknown Weirdhead.
They're not unknown. They just did make. Okay, well, yeah, they're pretty much a brand new team. I believe Clap Unit was on their team last year or last season. I always say year, but I remember casting Weirdhead at some point in history.
Okay, but it had like literally 5 different people that I think either got banned from the league or just didn't sign up.
Why did they take their name then? Just to like
Twitchy mode, and it's funny.
Dude, it's just a brand, I guess. I don't know. Also, why is their left banner like glitched out, or is that just behind like?
It's just behind the thing.
Eternal Kings, of course, doesn't have a banner. Awesome.
Banners are overrated.
Banners are so underrated. Nobody ever puts effort into them, and I always give a shout out when people actually put effort into their banners. Like half like every team he's on, he makes a banner for, and it looks incredible. And everybody sees it and says, "Damn, that's cool." But nobody wants to actually put effort in to make a good looking banner. So,
dude, you have to crop an image in half and then copy paste that image back onto each other. That's way too much work.
no, but it's more work than that because you got to make it look good for the long vertical. Because Weirdhead doesn't even work here. Like it's just like one eye. It'd be cool if you could have 2 different banners.
You have the one nostril that's barely peeking in. That's
yeah.
Peak, bro.
If only you could flip like the right banner and make like a head in the middle. But anyway, Lycan Band's pretty much the only weird one I'm seeing right now. Lone Druid's kind of out there. Bane's pretty popular right now. Mirana's also kind of strange, but.
Alright, so Mirana's because nobody likes playing against Invis. And if that hero's like questionably.
I feel like they're better bans than a Mirana though. If you don't like
Dude,
that, like Ricky
so
maybe.
Many bans now. It's so hard to like figure out 4 bans for teams.
I don't know. I think it rewards research though. It rewards you looking into other teams, especially in leagues like this.
Yeah, but there's so many bans. I don't think you understand. Just
and now, and now you're pretty much all gone. Like the next 2 bans are so. You have a really big advantage by flexing your heroes because there's only 2 bans left, right? If they can't guess what you have, it's really hard for them to ban out things that are going to hurt you. Yeah, and so far we're just flexing everything right now, so.
Yeah. That is indeed where we are at. They have Aurora. Okay. So they're missing Aurora and they have Snow? Or
Yes.
what is happening?
Dude, I'm telling you, the Snow pickup is a mistake. I don't want to say it's a mistake. I guess I don't want to be mean,
on their
but
roster and they have Nord playing mid, but that guy played 4 last season, last league. So is he a mid player now? Bro, I appreciate Nord. He just invites me to play pubs at like random hours.
Lit? Okay, I mean, you always gotta respect somebody like that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. All right, do we have any
Everybody
DK
needs that kind
pickers
of
for
friend.
Weirdhead? Or are they gonna let that slide?
I don't know why they're spending this much time on a second pick, but they could just be drafting around what Snow is gonna play, and they don't quite realize like what is going on. So,
All right, we're off to a great start. They first picked Quap, and then they didn't pick any stuns for the Quap. We're showing a great understanding. No lane matchup.
dude, they have a Clockwork. What are you talking about? Clockwork's gonna get a silence.
1-2 second stun. God damn.
Clockwork's gonna get a Orchid.
Whew.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, and they can pretty much just draft whatever they want. Although they don't have stuns if this Quap is going to be a support. So
All right, so Grimstroke pretty well countered by Shadow Demon already, and glad they decided to go for it. We're seeing another great insight shit here.
both teams they're just drafting what they want to play, dude. I think that's the strat with the first two picks. Like,
all right.
we basically have two flex picks for Clockwork and Quap, and then they pick their supports. Like, although it's looking like Quap is just gonna go mid at this point, but I've seen Quap support. I've seen Quap carry even in the safe lane. So
I don't know if I'm saying something bold here. I could just be lying through my teeth, but Snow, the former godman of this league, just doesn't have the League of Lads guild invite. And it seems like he really stabbed us in the back here.
I had 0 time to get in the guild, so the same thing might have actually happened to him.
Dude, are we full on slots?
Yeah, it literally filled up to 50, like, pretty much.
I'm sure we can make space. There's some guy named USS Guam. He can leave it.
Yeah.
Why
would the guy who created the league need to be inside of it?
I mean, it's Guam. He's everywhere, you know. He doesn't need to actually be anywhere. All right. So now we're going to look into something that actually kills stuff, that does damage. I don't really know what these guys play yet, so I can't tell you what that hero is going to be. I don't think it'll be like Axe or anything. But I'm not really telling you much here, so don't listen too much to my words.
Okay.
Legion. Legion pretty well puts a smackdown on Quap wherever they lane out.
Okay.
Crazy thing where Quap just plays support, and Legion still kind of smacks on him. So I think it's actually better to play core Quap, and you just try not to lane against him. 10 seconds remaining. But then you also just get dueled. You're not feeling very happy. 5 seconds remaining. But then at 25, you take the spell block instead of the fear, and you lose a game because you took spell block instead of fear.
Do you like the Legion pick here? They didn't have lockdown.
Bones.
They didn't have lockdown for the Quap, but now they have it.
It's that simple, man. But I don't think you can.
Is it that simple? You just pick stuns and it's game over?
Picking stuns is a pretty good way of doing stuff. I think if a team picked 5 stuns, it's really hard to say they're a bad draft. You know, even if they picked heroes that have a combined 1,000 damage, they can still stun you for like 12 seconds. So that's a W.
That's a W in your mind. What if it's like just 5 offlane heroes with stuns?
Sick.
Like,
W right there, baby.
Like Clock, Legion, Tide,
fucking... That sounded like a win to me.
Beastmaster.
They got the Wyvern. Wyvern kind of owns this game.
I mean, so Shadow Demon can kind of counter out the Wyvern slightly.
Yeah, I mean by just purging Alti, but I don't know if you know this, but Wyvern actually has 4 spells and not just 1.
Oh, really? Good
Yeah,
to know.
it's really
Good to know.
crazy. Really crazy stuff.
When did they add the other 3?
I think that's one of like the mini pages, like the mini updates. You know, like the B's or C's.
Yeah.
They just kind of snuck up on you one day.
I never see Wyvern cast anything else.
Yeah.
I do like the PL into it though. I believe it purges off the slow.
What are you talking about here?
Doppelgang purges off the slow Wyvern in lane at least, and
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming Wyvern's. I guess Wyvern goes safe lane here probably. I don't know if Grimstroke's the best.
I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say Wraith. Dude, I swear to God, I'm on something. I was gonna say it's probably gonna be Wraith King, but that hero doesn't really do anything against Legion or PL, and you kind of get owned by Shadow Demon. That is one of the DOS heroes. All right, now we're going on last pick. Shit.
10 seconds remaining.
All right. We're gonna see.
5 seconds remaining.
I don't even know, dude.
I'm just gonna let you guess. Like,
I can't own this one.
I mean, you have to guess something. You can't just give up. There's no point in that.
Weirdhead is gonna pick Nature's Prophet and Eternal Kings. No, wait, they're not. They're gonna pick an Offlane. What owns? Dude, there has to be some here that just slaps Wraith. I was gonna say Underlord, but they decided to ban that. But they'll kind of see where Quap is laning.
10 seconds
So they could like Tidehunter. That's a sick Tidehunter
5
pick.
seconds remaining.
As in, like, it makes me want to throw up saying Tidehunter.
Okay.
I don't know if this league is sauce enough to pick up Visage. Visage owns this game. But we should see. They're going to try to lane Legion wherever Quap's at. And Quap will get fucking owned. Because even if you just max nukes, you're not very happy. Because your hero doesn't really farm that fast. And this Wraith King, if they just dedicate to him straight up not having a good time, he will, as they say, not having a good time. So we'll see Eternal Kings pick something that can flex, I think, mid offlane. I don't really know what that means, but that's what they're going to do. And it's going to be Bristleback. No, it's not going to be Bristleback. Do not pick Bristleback. Fuck. What are they picking here?
I don't think they put Bristleback here. That seems like an incredibly weak. They almost have no lockdown themselves. Like,
yeah. See, if I were drafting this, I'd be picking Darkseer. Is it a good
Really?
Darkseer game? No.
Doesn't feel like a good Darkseer game.
But I'd look at Dota buff and I'd see Darkseer as the highest win rate against PL, and I'd say, yeah, that's how we're gonna win this game.
Okay.
All right. So they go Centaur.
I think Centaur's pretty good here too, though.
Advice I gave them of not getting Quap crushed. So now Legion is gonna fucking own middle lane. I'm talking like 25 CS up at 5 minutes.
The Legion mid into what is this? Probably a quad mid.
It gets owned.
5 seconds remaining.
But
You think that's how they're gonna lane it though? Like they don't just last pick a mid here.
I mean, isn't the Saw in the pool and we're against?
It is. They're against 2 strength cores, so.
Yeah, and you're pretty good against the old Wraith King. And some Timber Saws don't care about Grimstroke. Some do. Alright.
Yeah, I think they go that and then throw that mid. I don't know. The silence is going to be so useful for Quap. They really didn't have anything else to go against it, so.
Dude, they're just lying on their League of Lads roster sheet. Guam. Enforce the rule here, man.
Yeah, Guam Maybe it's just Guam hasn't updated them yet. I don't know. Anyway, this is the return of Snow to League of Lads for now. He is going to be playing Legion offlane, it looks like, against his former teammate in Artorias. So, hype matchups for sure. Artorias is probably going to be playing Wyvern.
Artorias and Notorious.
Yes.
That's cool. That's cool stuff.
That is cool stuff. They should have all stuck with it, but unfortunately we got Dust for the Swarm and Skater.
Just sitting down, chilling.
Yeah. Wait, he's got the... I thought that wasn't out yet. That's sick.
He's chilling, bro.
Please tell me instead of walking, his chair just moves around.
That'd be sick.
He's got like a wheelchair, except it has no wheels. That would be freaking sweet.
Alright.
The return of the king.
Okay. So, how this game's gonna happen is that instead of Legion owning, Legion's gonna feed. But it's not gonna matter.
Is this because Snow is playing it? Is that why you're saying this?
No, it's because he's not gonna have a good start against Grim Wraith.
Alright, so 40 minutes after the start time, we are now jumping into it.
That's good. That's good.
That's good because you have to make a game in like 3 hours, but whatever.
Good thing there's no such thing as time in scheduling. Is
PL's
just
dead.
a recommendation of time. Yeah, I think if you
Everybody's-
don't die here, you're not a good friend.
I literally don't even know how to do stuff on this screen, so.
Dude, it's like, so the guy like in front has to have it equipped. I think only one person on my team actually has the battle pass.
What? Dude, why? Like, get on that.
And I'm waiting for either Clankers or Birdman to crack and to buy me one.
So, like, there's already, like, 5 people on my Battle Pass friends list that have over 1,000 levels, so.
Yeah. It says people have jobs.
It's just Artorias caster. Anyways, we will jump into it. Snow going top with Clockwork Noor. LFT gonna do a nice job. I mean, again, the return of Snow. I'm not a big fan of a Clockwork paired with the Legion, but that is something that is happening. DOS top on the one true king. If actually you highlight over, kill these heroes and win match to earn progress towards magnificent rule style. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. It's kind of annoying that it's on the screen, but whatever. Notorious on the Grimstroke, of course. Mid lane, we got Skater going up against Taunt on that DP. Bottom lane, it's Kawai's... Kawi's? Or no, it's Clap Unit. Which one is it?
It's Kawai's. That's what
Kawai's, okay. Turtle King doesn't have a team tag. This is why this is all so difficult. And Turtle King's obviously playing the Shadow Demon going up against For the Swarm on the Centaur and Artorias on Wyvern. They are just exchanging high fives right now. Not really too much you can do into a Centaur at the moment. So just going to get those stacks up. If you're playing Centaur, do you go mid here to get a couple of stacks in the passive?
You're a little late on doing that. Actually, I don't think Centaurs are doing it that much anymore.
I've only seen it a couple times. Not as often, though.
I don't understand why, but that just be what it does.
I mean, the ability didn't really get changed, I don't think, so.
Okay. So,
I don't think it changed anyway. I guess it could have, but yeah, top lane DOS. I think DOS does okay in this lane. Like it seems a little difficult early on, especially if he's gonna die early. He's taking quite a decent amount of harass from Clockwork just running at him with battery assault. But...
it depends on what Grimstroke does. They should have been using their health and mana now compared to later to try to kill stuff.
I think they could potentially go on Clockwork with an Inkswell, but we went for the lifesteal first on DOS, so I don't know if they have enough damage.
Oh, I like that stuff. I'm not gonna skill my laning skills. I'm gonna skill my farming skills. I like that. I like that approach.
Is that always the approach? I feel like you could still pick up 1 level and stun here, then go for first blood at the very least.
I don't actually like that approach. I'm just really bad at joking because I can't sleep that well.
Was that supposed to be sarcasm? Okay.
It just seems. I feel like if you can choose between winning a lane and not winning a lane, you generally try to win the lane. It's like, but then I don't really know what this guy thinks because you generally want to pick the better carry if you're gonna pick after, but then you just like picked PL or picked Wraith King into PL. So I think DOS is really good at this hero, which will help.
Oh, they might just get a decent kill on Notorious right now, running away from the Inkswell. Battery Assault still going to be able to hit. I don't think they have enough damage to chase anymore, though. Battery Assault's pretty much gone at this point.
Yo, is leveling Rocket Flare standard? It just doesn't sound standard.
No, it's not standard, but don't worry about it.
I fuck with it, Noah. I fuck with it. Ooh, someone's
Oh, that's a courier just dead right now, too. Nor doing such a good job of zoning out. He might just be able to go on DOS afterwards, too, with the Battery Assault. This is where you wish you had Cogs, by the way. I'm not quite sure why he went this build. He might still just die on DOS. If he had Cogs, they could go for this. They need one more hit, plus the Rocket Flare.
Nice.
Well, I mean, Rocket Flare gets him first blood, but Cogs would have also done it, so... First blood goes to the lane that Snow is in. That's the classic. Nor's actually just going to keep running at people too. It's an early level in blues. Plus, look at how many tangos he's got. Like, he just does not give a fuck. He can keep chasing here. Notorious might just fall. If they want to dive underneath the tier 1 tower, there's so many creeps left. A couple more hits, plus the Rocket Flare yet again. 2 kills early on for Nor. The early boots totally paying off, and I think he has some regen coming out too. No, he does not. It's just the Sage's Mask regen over time that's going to help him a little bit.
Bro, I watched a video by, I think, Febby or something. And he said just to buy 4 Sage Mask on Clockwork, and I like that.
Really? It just feels like it's so slow. It's only, what does he have, 2 mana regen right now?
Dude, he was talking about like
Oh
items or something, and he's just crying about Necrobook because he played like a pub game and 4 people about Necrobook.
I think the early earn does make a lot of sense though.
Yeah, it's probably good. All right, so looking around, we're seeing Quap, the first pick Quap, off to a great start.
That's what we expected, right?
They could have just not allowed this to happen, but they decided to allow it to happen.
Mm-hmm.
PL, he's hanging in there. He's kind of getting owned by Centaur.
Kind of what you expect in a Centaur lane.
This is also related to there being a Shadow Demon bottom. He's auto regen on PL.
Top lane looks like they tried to go for a kill again, but Nord dropped a little low. I mean, should they have ran? They got 2 kills in the top lane, but it feels like still they could have ran Legion mid and done a little bit better and do a quap, but...
just different pick than DP. But who am I to judge? Oh, Quap just going for some bounty runes here.
Might be able to find Nor if he runs high ground, but I think they saw Skater run up there, so he's not going to fall for it.
Dang, is that just 4 runes for the boys?
Turtle King is going to get the bottom rune high ground. He is getting slowed by Artorias, and I think he's just going to beat him there. If he wants to turn and hit him once more, he could even get it, but no, a nice deny there from Turtle King, but they're still going to get all the gold going the other way. Turtle King's actually TPing back to the tier 1, but he's got a salve, so...
That's pretty cool.
Trying to go on Notorious yet again, but the Inkswell does connect. It is level 2 Battery Assault. Still doesn't have a level in the cogs, but should be able to go for it next.
It always feels good when you're playing support and you place a sentry just hoping you find a ward, and you don't find a ward, but they place a ward under your sentry. And you're like, yeah, I knew that was
It's a
good.
game-saving play for you. Oh, DOS is falling a bit low, but there is the stroke of fate slowing down Nor. But he went back for a deny on a range creep. I'm not quite sure that was the play. They have the Rocket Flare, but the rotation from Skater gets him a double kill. You lose Wraith King, but at least you get 2 kills for your mid laner.
Nice. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I guess it should be Skeleton King now, since he is the actual model, but...
I know, like, isn't that like his old hero or something from like 2011 or something?
Dude, do you not? What? That was the original model for Wraith King. What?
People think I've played this game a lot longer than I have.
How long have you played this game for?
Like 2016.
When did they change this model? Yes, that used to be the model. It was a bit different, but they got sued by Blizzard, I think, because it was too closely related to the Skeleton King from Diablo? I don't know. They got sued. I'm surprised they're able to do it now, but...
Isn't this game... Alright.
Well, no.
He's also just getting away, not leveling Q. That's cool.
Warcraft, probably, or something. I don't know. I don't pay attention to lore.
Yeah, a bunch of nerds.
It's a bunch of nerd shit.
Imagine being a nerd. Oh, man. Okay, glad that's not me.
Glad you know nothing about Warcraft lore.
Alright, Clockwork, he could have been killing bottom.
Oh, they just dove bottom for a kill. I did miss that, but I mean, pretty common. For the Swarm didn't even use his passive. He has 13 stacks in the Retaliate. I think they should be looking for a dual top. I'm not quite sure why they're playing so patient with that. They have the ability to just run at DOS right now, who's not level 6 yet. He only needs a couple more creeps.
Dude, but once you get like turned around like how Quap did, that's mental damage. And as much
I guess, yeah, and they don't want to make the same mistake.
It's a big mental game. You know, if once you die from a guy TPing in,
they're getting all the D wards too. Dire side, that's the third D ward.
That sounds like some stream cheaters to me.
That's 2 minutes delay. I mean, look at these wards though. There was one right here, which is really common. This one sentry found 2 of those observers, like.
Yeah, no, that's.
And then mid lane, like right here, is super common.
That's what I was gonna say. It was that the 2D wards are from 1 century.
Yeah, that's maximum efficiency right there from the wrong team, but. For the Swarm potentially wants to dive the tower. I really do want to see him pop this Retaliate and just start hitting the tower, though. It feels like they could potentially get it with like 25% health, but just gonna play it patient. PL's just rotated to the jungle, not really wanting to deal with this anymore. It's a little bit slow on farm, only at 30 CS at the moment.
That's cool. Skater's killing
Nor actually takes too much damage. Yeah, Skater's just making plays mid with the DD rune.
If only they had a hero that could have stopped Quap from laning.
What is a hero that stops Quap from laning here?
I'll give you a secret tip. His color is purple, and his name is Legion Commander.
Wait, is Legion purple? What? Turtle King's getting dove bottom for the Swarm, dropping a bit low. Can Snow get off the duel? He does. It's going to be the first duel, but no, there's the heal from Arturius. He's making so much space. They miss out on the duel for the Swarm. Still, he's going to get a return. I can't.
I got fucking punched.
Turtle King still dies, and they don't get the duel damage. Nice play there from Arturius.
That was sick. Yeah, that was cool. That was good stuff there.
Oh, you're saying
Legion moves out.
not the model of Legion is purple.
but...
You're saying the player. Okay, I was like, dude.
Yeah.
It's totally like.
I mean, I guess Legion's kind of purple if you don't know what colors are.
Oh, so what I was assuming was happening. I think this is good rotation. I got made fun of for saying Kawhi's, so I don't know if it's Kawi's or something, but he is going to get the top. He doesn't have a doppelganger for another 15 seconds, and that's just the end of life.
Is it supposed to be Kiwi or like Kiwi, like the fruit?
Is it
or
Kiwis?
Supposed to be? But there's an A in it.
Yeah.
Who's making
Kawi's?
fun of you? Who's making fun of you? Is it Guam?
That's Twitch chat. We got Treehard and Lord Drago in the Twitch chat, so that's a rip. All right, I'm not paying attention at all. Clockwork's gonna die to Skater. Skater's just taking over this game. I don't know how you deal with this at this point. Quap's just balling out of control.
Yeah, he's doing all right. He is buying. I like that NTS queued up. Are they good? No. But is it baller? Yeah.
Is it just what you do if you're owning and like it doesn't matter what happens? Yeah.
I don't know if Blade Mail and Kaya Sage is the right item, so.
Dude, okay, he's changing up. He's changing up. It was a meme. He's just trying to trick you.
What a goofy guy right there.
Broom handle over on Skeleton King feels pretty good right now. Just for the farm. There's so much like cosmetic crap in Dota now, like the pings and shit. Like everywhere I look on the screen is just something brand new. Like the river is just sludge or whatever this is now.
Dude, the river color thing, that's my favorite thing in the game.
It does look really good. Like,
I don't care about the other stuff, but the rivers, that
can
stuff
it
is
kill
cool.
Snow right now? This is a really weird rotation from Notorious on the smoke. I think it might have been solo. That was just a soccer. I'm not quite sure what that was. They get the silence plus the Inkswell stun into the Legion. A couple more hits. The save is going to be there from the disruption. Turtle King trying to make space. A little bit of a good job. Snow is going to be able to walk away. There's a hook on the backside too. Grimshark ult completely wasted. This Clockwork is nowhere near anybody. They might find a kill onto the Clockwork afterwards. He doesn't have cogs for another 6 seconds. Stroke of Fate is going to miss, but the stun hits from For the Swarm. They find the Clockwork on the backside too. Skater used his ult, but it doesn't look like he actually found a kill with it. Snow still alive here. That Blade Mill did get picked up. Right clicks. It's going to be enough to finish it. Turtle King just doing a little bit of damage, but there's not too much you can do to kill Skater. He's still chasing this. Silence coming out from Notorious. Skater with the aggressive blink, and it ends up playing into another kill. Double kill for Skater. He's on a 7 kill streak at the moment. Still hasn't died.
Yeah, it's looking tough. The Clockwork has a lot of pressure to make stuff happen during this time. But they didn't make stuff happen. I don't know where DP exactly was during that whole thing.
I think
but
top.
Exorcism.
Has DP Taunt hasn't used Exorcism yet? I don't think. Oh no, that mid tower's gone, so I think he used it there. He did use it mid.
Who needs it?
Yeah, but it really, we're 13 minutes in the game. They've only taken that mid tier 1, and they're losing these fights really heavily, especially after losing 2 towers themselves. I kind of just want to see them group up, maybe go for an Exorcism, play top or something. We do find another duel, this time onto the Quap, but they just don't have enough damage. He's going to get healed again from Arturius. Do they have some magic burst? Yes, they do. The first kill onto Skater, the ult from Arturius out onto an illusion, so nothing really going to be doing there. The Drimstroke ult gets wasted as well. It's all onto an illusion, and now they're going to lose the lives of 2 different supports if they can stun up Notorious. The hook misses, but the disruption was enough to block it. Notorious also falling, everyone dying. They all fell for the illusion tricks.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. That's kind of what Legion does against Quap, always. Where you just
Dot's going for the TP. Do they have a cancel for this? Hook is on cooldown, so they won't find it.
That's rough. But anyways, Legion Commander got the dual press on the old Quapster. And that's kind of always how the game's going to play out, even with Wyvern. Quap doesn't really have any strength gain. I don't know if Quaps are taking the strength talent yet, but even the 8 strength only puts you at like 1500 health with strength treads and standard stats. So you're always going to kind of die to Legion. Obviously the Wyvern helps, but so you're
I'm a little surprised too. They just rotated 3 heroes mid after winning a fight top. Like, this top tier 1's still alive. That really feels like a fight where you need to take the tower immediately afterwards. And since they rotated away, because of Wraith King pushing mid, like,
yeah, just getting chased. And it's fine to chase. That tower, it's important, but killing Wraith King is gonna be more important there. Especially when behind.
I mean, if they could get it. I feel like the chances of killing Wraith King there are pretty low. They really needed the hook. Blink forward from For the Swarm. Does actually have the blink. The save is going to be there again from Turtle King, throwing out the slow. Doesn't have a stun there. It is from Quack, doing a lot of damage, but he's just soaking all this damage back up. Skater is going to get stunned up after the hook. There's a nice ult from Arturius, but the cogs were blocking out Kawhi's. We're just going to say Kawhi's. I don't give a shit if somebody makes fun of me. There's the Inkswell onto the Centaur. Blink forward again. You've gone too far on the DP. Everybody assisted on that one. All 5 even. Nor walking 2 in cogs, but there's no follow-up kill onto Notorious.
So Legion and PL need to switch sides of the map. PL was at that fight, you know, shouting words of encouragement, and Legion had to run from bottom with her blink dagger. So you either need to completely just leave the lane if you want to set up on Wraith King, or you need to have Legion there, but you can't do 2 plays at the same time. And that's what they got stuck doing there. Ooh, the hot pepper.
I think
Oh.
Turtle King's eating this.
Oh god.
Turtle King is
No,
definitely
no,
eating
Turtle
this.
King's
He's just tanking it right now. Yep, he ate it. Don't you have an effect around you now?
Yeah, look, it's like the
hot pepper
like
juice.
the
I mean,
hot-
you
look at
can't see it on Shadow Demon though. I thought it was a visual effect, but not quite there. Slow up onto For the Swarm. It's doing a decent amount of damage too. They might be able to find the dual follow-up afterwards. Again though, every single time Artorias is here and there still hasn't been a single dual win. There's the turn. For the Swarm might just live. He heals up. They're not gonna kill off Snow, fortunately for them, but they're using all of these abilities and they can't even find a single kill. Artorias is just playing out of his mind.
Legion made a poor decision there because he had like the intel of where Wyvern was, that he was sitting there because Wyvern already W'd, and he still turned to duel the Centaur. And if you don't have some hero like Skywrath or Quap, these big magic damage dealers, you can't just rely on someone dying at 400 HP when Wyvern's standing in front.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we saw happening. We're seeing a mid move here now.
Yeah, he does have a hook out if he wants to go for a little bit of a save. Needs to get some space for the cogs. There's a stun coming in from the Wraith King. The silence, though, locking him down. Notorious dies, and Toskets finally gets a kill to follow up one of the quests there. Buyback actually coming in from the Clockwork. There is a hook if Nor wants to look for it. Duel over on a Skater, but he got the Blade Mail off. He's pretty tanky. Hook onto the backside, onto that Grimstroke. Can they get the Quap ult off? Doesn't quite get it. They lose Snow. Nor also had the Grimstroke ult on top of him, but he's nowhere near anybody. There's the double silence. He walked back into the DP. Down goes Clock. Dot's gonna fight up, but he still has the ultimate, even if he dies here. Quap ult completely misses. Nice doppelganger there, but they're still losing the rest of their heroes. For the Swarm taking down the DP, Turtle King gonna be the next. Back up into the tier 3 Skater with a couple more right clicks. Enough. Stroke of Fate misses. They need to get one more, but the dagger, level 3, ticks him down. Still Skater just killing it.
So quite a few things went wrong there. Legion hesitated. He could have dueled Quap under tower, or at least close to the tower, but he waited a few seconds and he was able to reposition where the duel was at on the Quap.
Mm-hmm.
PL is trying to be active before it's his time. So they're losing these fights and they're not even like getting any small justification for the reason of the fight. Because I think if you were to ask Radiant right now what the reason for taking that fight was, it's because their clock got gone on. But they weren't buying time for PL to farm. Because PL eventually does carry this game. But he doesn't carry the game if he's 20k gold behind. And he's been sitting in his base for, 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I think if PL just didn't show up to the last, 2 fights, he could already be at Diffusal.
Turtle King is just surrounded by a bunch of heroes right now. Stun is going to hit as well as the silence. There is no save.
That's life right there.
Skater's gonna get a courier kill. They're not gonna find the DP, but the courier is dead. Just look for him, man. Top lane. Maybe you can get something on the DOS. This is Radiance up. Nora's just dying to this. I don't think they really can chase this any further. This Rocket does miss. He's healing up quite a bit. All 4 Radiant heroes that are alive are playing top at the moment.
Okay.
We're at 20 minutes and we still have no diffusal on PL. This is a tough game.
He's not completely broke, and he has the 2 harder parts of diffusal finish. But he's farming a lot of jungle camps compared to shoving lanes when their lane catch is good, but it's not good enough to where it makes you hide behind your team farming.
Mm-hmm.
Legion's spending a lot of time also on jungle camps instead of sitting behind. Again, it's the same situation where Legion is in Legion and PL should be in a different switch spots.
Oh, stun from For the Swarm. They do want to find the Legion. Meanwhile, again, he's not playing behind his team. There's the Shivas from Skater. More than enough for the burst. All 5 heroes here from Dire. Eternal Kings just want to take the tier 2. Maybe go on to high ground.
That's just them bleeding right now. There's no reason for Legion to die there. And the high ground is going. And actually, Dire holds the high ground advantage here because they beat Radiant home. You'll see Centaur is going to step in front, and he's just going to kind of go on stuff as they try to TP in.
Out stun forward from for the swarm. I don't know if they can maybe bring down the TP. Yeah, Skater's just gonna pop the ultimate. And with DP down, I don't think they can make a defense here. They can't go any further. They still have the tier 2s up, but I mean, Roche after this potentially.
Yeah, so this happened purely just because Radiant beat them to the high ground, which is silly to say. But the first team, like, if they're able to put their 2 strength heroes to walk up there and start slapping tower, it doesn't matter if your high ground is strong like Radiance is. They already hold the high ground advantage over you. And that's what we saw happen, where they were already able to position their heroes in front, and the second DP showed up, just died. And that's just the fault of like the speed of the game.
Oh, hook forward. Is this the fight for Radiant though? This is quite a weird initiation. Dosto has ult. They do get the duel this time onto Artorias, but do they have the burst? I don't think so. Artorias still alive. They don't have the magic perk. Yes, he does finally tick down, but they didn't get the duel. Turtle King gonna die immediately afterwards. At least you got out on the clock for now, but the stun forward plus the Shivas. Down goes the clock. Maybe they're gonna find Taunt again too. He is sapping out back that damage. Turtle King goes down on the backside. Taunt's still trying to just lifesteal. Das hasn't even died once yet. Can just wail into Taunt. Need a burst plus the stun. Doesn't quite have it on the Centaur, but it doesn't matter. Skater right there. Another tier 2 down, and they can go high ground yet again. Yeah, and
so
Turtle King just calling GG.
It was quite a few mistakes, and it's not even like this is a very simple loss for Radiant. Their PLs wasted a bunch of time encouraging his team fighting. Like he was there, but he can't do anything because he's a Yasha PL and it's 15 minutes. Legion obviously dying, silly spots, just not being together with the boys, and then again just being beaten to your high ground. If you beat the team to the other high ground, the high ground advantage doesn't exist. That's what we saw there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 23 minutes. That's what you wanted, potentially. Wait, is the next one Skater match? Are you making it again?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're in this. Okay.
Ooh.
Here, I'll put it in the post game.
Yeah, I'm already ahead
Oh.
of you, King.
Oh.
Come on. You're already
Okay.
forward.
It's amateur hour. This is an amateur hour. But yeah, I think just a textbook stomp right there. 23 minutes in, you pick a PL that never really hits mid-game timing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. Oh, he's not even in here yet. We'll ask afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's people talking shit about you too, but don't worry about
Who? Double King?
it. No, you got Birdman saying
Oh.
just a toxic
Well,
guy
have
who
you
thinks he's
tried-
better than anyone can be bully as well.
Birdman needs to stop here to drink his coffee.
Yeah, I said KYs. That's what I said, right? Like, Fuzan. Ka, is it Ka or Ka? I don't know.
Why don't people name themselves like Jeff and Philip?
I don't know, dude. Well, oh, that would be boring though. Like, I don't mind the names. It's just like sometimes, like they just. Kawai's is not even a weird name. That's not the weirdest one, but. Dude, we're like right on schedule again now.
Back on track.
There's Eternal King's logo. Okay.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Yeah.
And they did draft the hero that isn't. That's the old Wraith King or Skeleton King model. $2016. When did they get rid of that? Was that like 2014? Jesus. Have I been? My first game of Dota was like 2012 though, so.
Get a life, nerd.
Bruh. Dota is life. It's like ball, you know?
It's like ball. Nice. Okay.
What if we live in a simulation, Xeriscape? Then like none of us have lives.
Bro,
like,
100%
actually.
live in a simulation. 100%.
100%.
100%. There's never been a doubt in my mind. There's no way the world actually exists.
So you're saying you were simulated
I'm
to
saying
never have a
you guys
doubt.
are all
in your mind.
simulated from my experience.
For your experience?
Yeah,
What?
I'm the real person. You guys are all simulations to see how I react under stress, which is really poorly.
Okay.
Seconds remaining.
See, you're not telling me you're wrong, and that nervous laugh tells me I'm on to you.
You are on to me. How'd you know?
I knew it.
I mean, I knew.
Yeah, you know because you're an AI.
I'm an AI. Whoa, and you're not?
Cool, dude.
Isn't everybody then?
What's the point of simulating stuff if it's going to be all AIs? There has to be one variable. I'm the variable.
Good point. Good point. Well, I'm not the AI from my perspective, though.
See, that's something that an AI would say to try to trick me.
But from your perspective, it's that way. Okay.
10 seconds remaining. Radiant
Nice.
team bad.
Nice. All right, we're seeing the same stuff here. Oh, we're seeing a Ricky.
Yeah, we're
gone.
seeing the exact same, except for they're banning out all Invis heroes again. I was gonna say they ban out Ricky instead of Mirana last game, but they're just like, fuck it, we'll do both. So that's the
When
thing.
nobody is invisible, nobody is invincible.
Invisible is invincible, and they're only like a couple letters apart because of that.
Exactly. What is it, like 3 letters, 4 letters?
10 seconds remaining.
Dude, it has to be like 3 letters
5
max.
seconds remaining.
Oh, what's the last band gonna be? Oh god.
I'm kind of just waiting on you to guess it, honestly. You're probably gonna
It
guess
should be
it.
Clockwork. It should be Clockwork.
You think the Clockwork was an
But I
issue
could
that
also see
game?
Tusk.
Radiant team.
Silencer.
That's the same as last game, dude. Nobody wants to change anything. Weirdhead is gonna switch it up though by first picking that Centaur. So not really flexing this game.
That's alright. Totally okay.
First picking your offlaner, dude. As an offlaner myself, I hate that shit. But
Quip.
yeah, again they can flex that. Skater's probably gonna end up playing it again though. I'm surprised they didn't ban it. It was definitely an issue. But again, like you said, they just didn't lane it really well.
Yeah, and kind of the first counter to DP when DP was taking over the world was Quap. And if you respawn, it's just silly stuff there. And there wasn't they never made an effort to beat this first pick hero. You have to give reason, or give like teams a reason to put something in a different lane.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Venge. I saw this hero first ban this morning. I was watching OG, some other goofballs.
NIP, I believe. That's who
Yeah.
they were playing this
They
morning.
were banning Venge, like first overall, and I said, huh. That's neato. Because I didn't watch my games yesterday, and I didn't watch my games this morning, and it's just Jeebus. Alright.
5 seconds remaining.
Venge? I mean, it's just the same stuff it always has been, right? What does her aura do now? Isn't it like attack range or something silly?
No, it's damage, dude. What?
It's 13 primary attributes and bonus attack range. When you
Yeah.
want to call me, when you want to say sorry, I accept it in writing only.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Did that get changed? What the fuck?
Gives 13 bonus attribute, primary attribute, and then it gives you 125 range.
Well, technically it does give damage, so I wasn't wrong.
Gives...
Primary attribute is damage to escape. Get wrecked.
Yeah, but that's only technically.
How was that a technically? I was completely right.
10 seconds remaining.
But technically, you're only right.
Dire team
Some bullshit.
Alright, so they ban Wyvern again. I like it. I think, Venge Wyvern sounds a little weird, but maybe that's okay. I think
10 seconds
Oracle is pretty cool in the co-op. As long as co-op isn't like 1v5 in your team, because you can only save one person from being gone on.
Yeah, that's probably the mistake.
I mean, as long as you're not getting 1v5, it should be okay. Centaur sounds cool. I don't pick that hero ever, so I don't know if Centaur Oracle's good,
team pick.
but it sounds fine. They ban Troll despite having Venge and Quap. I vibe.
You vibe with that?
Yeah. So what do teams pick with Venge? Is it just like Luna and you be a nerd?
You could go for the meme, go Luna. Drow Ranger's pretty good too.
Remaining.
I don't ever want to hear the words Drow Ranger's pretty good out of your mouth ever again.
Oh my god, Xeriscape.
That hero is... Whoo!
Excuse me, Xeriscape, who got third in CDL?
You got third in CDL?
Yeah. Who captained
you're
a team to
talking to
third
the-
place CDL?
You're talking to the current winner of League of Lads, which is probably the most prestigious league ever to exist.
Like, even more than TI, honestly.
Even more than like
Let's
the
be
UEFA
honest.
League.
Yeah.
Whatever trash league like PSG plays in.
Yeah.
The French, who cares about French people? I don't even think French people exist. Or what is it? Finland?
Well,
Have you heard that conspiracy
if we're
theory?
all a simulation, then no, they don't.
Dude, have you heard the conspiracy theory that Finland is just a Japanese fake country?
No. What?
That's a great conspiracy theory right there.
What?
Yeah. That's something for you to look into. It'll open your eyes a little bit.
Gotcha.
Alright. Luna.
Gotcha.
Luna.
Okay. I don't know what kind of shit you're on right now, but
Seconds remaining.
Alright, I got Luna. How do you outdraft Luna? Alright. Luna does not like dying. So you gotta kill the Luna.
I
How do
like
you
the
kill
combo with
Luna?
the bench. I think we do like this.
How do you kill the Luna? Huh. Maybe you kill the Luna with like Clockwork again?
I mean, Luna, you don't really feel too good hooking into Luna because you can get the ult off and then Clockwork just gets bursted. The good thing about that is if you can get an early Blade Mail on a Clockwork, it's really good. But
You die for the boys.
yes, but yeah, you get that early Blade Mail and it's decent. I think
Pretty good clock game though. You just like I see Bristle always, but I don't think I've won a Bristle game yet. So who knows how that actually works?
you just get your glaives still bounce even if you miss. I don't know. Centaur definitely needs a halberd this game. It feels like they also into a quap.
Okay.
Is that better? Is it feels a bit better?
But it sure is a Shadow Fiend.
I mean, it's a different strategy.
Dude, that's gonna be a 4 Shadow Fiend. I can't tell you why. I don't think it's good. But there's no way you just whip out the Shadow Fiend right here.
Okay, it does seem like a very interesting pick at this point.
If I had to put a destination on where these guys were, I'd say I couldn't because they're lost. And if you asked me where they were lost at, I'd say in the sauce. If something goes wrong,
Is that a white sauce or a red sauce?
it's the sauce.
It's the sauce.
All right, so I actually found something out with Mars that if you press E, it like redirects a bunch of projectiles at you, and I thought that was cool.
I think.
I was gonna
Oh yeah, that's right.
screenshot that and put that in like Discord, and then I didn't want to get made fun of, so I didn't do it.
10 seconds.
I literally forgot that ability did that.
She'd be like, haha, Xeriscape, you idiot.
You just gotta stop giving a fuck, Xeriscape.
Okay.
I will say I will say Kawi's in like 7 different ways and get made fun of, but
Rubik. That's cool. I like Rubik.
Rubik into Mars, Luna has some good spells, Venge has some good spells. Everybody's got some good spells right now, actually.
Yeah.
5 seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
Alright, what are they picking for this goofball to carry with?
Radiant team ban.
I got nothing here, guys. I got nothing. I don't know this gamer, so I can't tell you. What does he play?
You have no idea what they're doing here.
Oh my god, this guy just plays troll. Yo, hold on. Isn't this guy like a god TV gamer? And they're gonna do a bunch of auras.
You think they pick it TB on Eternal Kings and then they got
Dude.
the Venge Luna?
I think when Cloud was trying to sell everyone on this team, he said that this TB player like got level 25 on TB before he got level 25 on Earth Spirit, and that was supposed to impress us. Which I do agree with. That is pretty impressive. Being my like highest total plus level is like 13 or something. And that was abusing a glitch where the points weren't resetting on like quests. But I could see TB being picked. You have Oracle. Oracle TB is first phaseable. But you can get TB late.
Dude, you just pick a Huskar right here. Easy game.
Again, I'm going to ignore your statement and we're going to pretend you didn't say that.
Yeah, they should have picked the Huskar, dude.
Alright, so yeah, they definitely should have picked Huskar over this hero.
Yes. Exactly.
It's okay. They have they have damage.
10 seconds.
Yeah, they have damage.
5 seconds remaining.
I don't hate their draft, which is a pretty big improvement over not hating their draft. But I hated their draft because they just didn't put Legion against the Queep. And
are you still carrying that like in this game too?
I mean, I think they're gonna get TA and then they're gonna be really sad. And TA is gonna have probably one of the freest games of his life. But
they don't have much, yeah.
They're just gonna run around once TA has BKB, and Luna will go home down BKB, and it's gonna be like, oh.
I mean, you still go Deso BKB on TA probably.
Deso Blink BKB, and you just go win the game. Oh
god. Okay.
So they're gonna say Luna is gonna carry the old gamer here. They're actually going 4 Ogre instead of 4 Venge.
Kind of like the Ogre I paired with it though.
Little cringe.
Little cringe.
Usually kind of the reason you have Luna Ogre is that they lane together. But who am I to judge? Okay. I guess Quap Shadow Fiend is still pretty Quap favored, right?
Yeah.
Shadow Fiend just presses rage twice, and then you having max dagger doesn't really matter because the lane, you know, the old Dota 2 lane in situation. Okay.
I don't know who wins lanes here. Who has the earlier timing? Yes, I think it's still Eternal Kings. Like you're able
to. I think the team with Gyrocopter will win.
A team with gyrocopter will win. Well, there's only one team that has gyrocopter.
And that'll be the winning team. I don't think like Ogre Mars doesn't sound like a very strong lane. And kind of the best way of beating gyrocopter is you just beat his lane and you make him try to like out carry you instead of outpace you.
I think it's mostly just you pick the ogre because it helps you. I mean, it helps your Luna out so much, and it helps your quad. Alright, I'm gonna see if you were lying or not. Bonus primary attribute, bonus attack range, illusion damage dealt.
If you want to call me a liar one more time, we can.
Dude, I'm not calling you a liar. I'm just saying I was right. I'm just saying all I said was it gives you extra damage.
Alright, me and the flagpole are best friends. We're literally all together all the time.
All the time.
All the time. Alright, does Mars actually win against Centaur? I think if you're setting up a tri-lane, you don't pick a lane that loses, and I think that lane loses it.
You're saying bottom lane is going to lose? Like Luna, Ogre? Oh, top lane? I think Mars is a better scenario for them than like trying to run a Luna into it. I think Luna has more farm bottom, or potential at least. What is happening down here?
There's also a good chance their bottom lane just gets owned.
You could channel this for so long? What the fuck?
Oh, the taunt?
Yeah, no, the disco ball.
The disco thing, yeah.
It's like a 20-second channel. Anyway, Snow's gonna get... He is doing a nice spin right now. That is hard to pull off. We are gonna go 2/2 bounty runes.
Very cool.
Very cool. Taunt messed his block mid, but we will focus away from that to see Skater doing the perfect block. Like, I think Skater's just gonna win this lane again. Like, just skill-based, too. Although, he did block a little bit too good. And that's pretty sick play. Is the raises first surprising here for Shadowfiend?
I think that's standard, because you have 45 damage, and most mid laners have 60.
And it's actually co-op with 60 almost exactly. Damn, Xeriscape. You're just flexing right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've only been playing this game for like 4 years, dude. Like, what are you? Just gaming. Ultimate. It's kind of a wasted rocket barrage, because Kawiz. Why is it so hard? I don't know.
Yo, it sounds like quiz. Like
quiz? I could say quiz. I actually like that quite a bit. They get the slow over on a Notorious. One more right click. No, it's just the Fade Bolt. Nor getting first blood in this game. I believe he got it last game. I can't quite remember, but that Quack their Queen actually went pretty well, even though they lost the game in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Might just be able to go again. Toro King's doing a nice job of just harassing, but this is such a weird creep position as well.
Sorry, what's a weird creep position? Bottom?
Yeah, bottom they had it in the trees. DOS is still kind of behind on farm though. I don't know. It's going to be hard to say whether or not top would have worked out more.
I think they're trying to rely on Mars kind of owning everybody this game. But there's also a good chance Mars just gets owned and Centaur takes over the game. I mean, it sounds like Centaur should win the game since Centaur has like 90,000 damage level 1.
Yeah, and Snow's doing really well in terms of CS right now compared to a Mars. Is just gonna pull the wave past. Yeah, and I think this is the right play is Snow. Although you do trade really well with Mars, like if you want to keep popping retaliate stacks as well. But this is also working out. We're missing kills bottom right now too. They do get a nice stun on Turtle King, who does die going down to Artorias. They got 2 kills, 1 onto the gyro even.
Yeah. I don't think that's supposed to happen.
Oh, Snow, pull it to the creeps. Come on. He needs a little bit of extra regen, getting a tango here. Snow's actually just playing around, I think. Oh, he doesn't see the courier quite yet, but he could run at it right now. He needs to just get one hit off, and he will kill it. The spear actually just knocked him closer. Pops the retaliate, and the courier goes down. Interesting spear there. I didn't think For the Swarm would actually pop it. He's getting a couple denies in the meantime, but... Bottom lane, they're trying to go yet again. Now they've lost the Luna. It's the trade. Notorious gonna go down. Maybe they even find Artorias. There's the lift plus the lockdown. Fortune's End connecting. Turtle King's gonna get a double kill.
Okay.
3 kills the other way. That means that, you know what that means, Xeriscape. We're gonna get 4 kills for Dire in the spot lane.
I like
Couple minutes here.
Oh, was it just 1 kill the first time too?
Yes. No, it was 2 kills. Oh yeah, 1 kill and then 2 kills and then 3 kills. Yep.
That's cool. I like that. That makes people happy.
It's just
okay.
It's gonna scale. We need a rotation down so they can get 4 kills, but maybe they might just get 1 right now if they want to keep chasing down Nor, but they still don't have the Venge quite yet. Another stun coming out as well as the burst from the Luna. Lift goes up plus the stun. They get the right click from Artorias. Now they need to find Quiz. They're gonna get it too. We're down to 2 kills. Can they get 3? I don't think so. They don't have another stun for a little bit longer. Do they want to dive this? Come on. Oh, they're so boring though. They don't actually want to go for it. No, but Turtle King maybe gonna dive this. DOS throwing out another stun. Artorias walking in, does have the slow as well as a stun of his own, but they don't want to dive past the tier 1. Turtle King just gonna pop the salve. We are at 4-4. I believe every single kill coming in the bot lane too.
Oh yeah. And mid's going pretty okay for the old TONT guy.
Yeah, not too bad. 2020, better than last game. Oh, Artorias getting lifted up as well as a couple Rocket Barrages. Gonna lose the Courier. Rocket Barrage yet again. Artorias just gonna get bursted down. That armor not mattering. Nor taking the last hit again. Truly high skill offlane.
I see Purple's all chat, but he's also the one who started the old Creek button.
That's high skill, dude. That's just how you play offlane nowadays. Like, you pull the creep wave to a jungle camp and you farm both at the same time. It's that easy.
Yeah.
That's free real estate.
Ooh.
Out bottom, they lose the Luna yet again, and that's just Luna completely alone as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if people understand what kind of hero Luna is. I don't think Luna's ever been good when I played the game.
I think Luna's not bad this patch.
But I'm also pretty sure that Luna just wants good starts, and she just gets like the 1000 GPM stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think you need to treat her more like a, alchemist sort of thing compared to...
They're gonna go onto the Venge again as well. I don't think they quite have enough damage for this. Maybe they get the turn onto the Gyro, but again, gonna get stunned up. Another Lunar Beam. Not gonna be there.
Okay.
But yeah, Luna's definitely the hero where you kill it early and you can take away a lot of the space that she's gonna have in the mid game too.
Because her hero doesn't really have that incredible...
Artorias is just dead right now. No, pops the wand turn. There goes Quiz. And Artorias gonna trade the life, but you'll take the kill for Gyro.
Yeah.
Maybe you can dive Notorious here. Fortune's End is back up if he wants to channel it. Does cancel it. Plus the right click. Turtle King is on a killing spree. Is there a turn for DOS even? DOS just a couple of right clicks, but no. There's the one. Plus the heal. Turtle King needs a little bit more burst, and I think he's got it. There it is. Last click coming from Nor. Might die to the Venge illusion here, but just not quite walking fast enough.
Yeah, it seems a little weird to pick. I think they're just doing silly stuff of just not knowing certain heroes. Because Oracle wants to battle in lane. He's one of the stronger laners in the game. Sick D-ward by Notorious here. But,
Oh, that was?
yeah. You're seeing, like, Luna... Oh, dude, look at last hits. Luna's not having a good time.
Nope.
Like, straight up.
Like, Gyro's double the CS, and Gyro's even pretty low.
Like, you could do, like, the the cool glasses meme, you know, like where you're just straight up not having to get
Oh, bottom. Mars has rotated. They might try and find a kill onto the gyro, but he's actually getting killed up by Quiz still just running away. Fortune and is going to be enough to save for the swarm. You do not want to die here. Top CS, but it's not going to matter. Maybe you can find a return kill, but no, they're jumping onto Luna as well as the Ogre. We might get 4 kills in the bot lane. It's a bit late, but they find them all. This is a Mars rotation to start this as well. Rotation down from Snow as a response to it, and they end up winning. He's even going to get the Venge Illusion too.
Yeah, I'm pretty
8
sure
gold.
just that one's a real soul breaker right there. Now bottom is unlaneable for Luna.
Dude,
Luna
Skater is going to turn this game around.
You got net worth on?
Yes, I do.
You want to look at the bottom 3?
Oof. Everybody in this lane. Like, everybody in this lane. Oh, no.
Yeah. So Luna shouldn't even be allowed to lane top. So, or the gyro should just go TP there. There's kind of an interesting point to where it's hard to like sacrifice your game like there or like that. But I think people are really greedy in the old game builder too.
Look at the streaks on the supports, by the way. 5-1 and 7 for an Oracle, and then you also have Rubik at 6-1 and 6.
Yeah, that's good, man. They earned it. Good for them. It's
Oh, they're gonna find Das again too. Try to get some space here, but again, you just can't lane it into this. Another Fortune's End maybe gonna come out. No, it's just the burst from the Purifying Flames. Turtle King, unstoppable streak, 6-1 and 7. Maybe they can kill off Snow with the Quap ult. He is going to pop a wand for now. The right clicks, I think it's going to be enough to do it. Artorias just needs another stun. Wants to chase down his former captain, but Snow is still living. He's invulnerable to that magic damage. He's just walking away. Artorias isn't going to die for this. Skater just used the ult and didn't get anything.
cool.
It's going to find a couple of bounty runes.
Yeah, so we're seeing Skater not really owning. He's a little ahead of Shadow Fiend right now. I don't know if Shadow Fiend's just like a slower jungler than he was. But
I just don't think he's jungling as much. If we want to, I'll jump back to CS really quick. Yeah, it's still the 2 offlaners on top right now in terms of CS. But SF finally on top as well.
Alright, so for Dire just needs to get the game away from Luna. Luna needs to start getting points in glaives. Dude, wait, glaives doubles? Like, in effectiveness from 3 to 4, that's cool. But they need to just get the game away from Luna. Have
1,
Luna
2,
try to
3,
catch up.
6.
But right now, there's the issue of Gyrocopter can just go around and kill every tower in the game. So, I don't understand how it's supposed to stop it. I guess Mars is pretty close to Blink. But both the supports are just huge for the old Radiant. So there's a lot of pressure on Quap and Mars to fix the game.
The supports have 12 kills combined. Like,
yeah,
maybe they can go on Skater. Fortune's End is going to come out. Do they have enough stun, though? I don't think so. Yes, it's the spear plus a couple of races. They find Skater. Again, the supports are just carrying you. Rubik with another kill, 7 at this point. I don't think he can find Notorious, but...
Oh, he's got him. This guy's good.
My goodness, what is happening to Eternal King's Weirdhead? Just on another level, this game.
Yeah. I think this is more on Dire than it is on Radiant. They shouldn't have tried to lane against... Like, I understand the thinking of laning. Oh, we have big auras. But those auras are on Luna. And I don't think level 1 aura is all that good.
Rotation top from the SF. They're going to pop the ult, get a nice stun. Taunt's still going to chase, but they don't have that lockdown anymore. Dot's going to be able to escape, but maybe you can still get a kill onto Artorias. You'll take what you can get. There's the ult coming out from Luna, but Snow is just invulnerable again, saved by Turtle King. Not going to find the stun, but swapping back and forth. Notorious, I think you just killed yourself there. Need one more raise to find it. It is the kill going to Eternal Kings yet again. Trying to find something. Skater using the ult. Turtle King's still alive. I think he can just heal himself too. He's got a 17 charge wand that he can pop. Yeah, and he's going to full heal. Skater getting stunned up, losing his life. Stolen ult from the Quap is going to miss, but it doesn't matter. They've already gotten the kill.
Yeah.
18-5, and we're looking at another blowout right now. Bottom, they can get a kill onto the gyro for the swarm. Not gonna die. It's gonna die to the rocket afterwards. Getting stunned up on DOS. The rocket focused over on him. They lose again. Luna going down. They have a lift in a little bit to that loosened beam, still doing so much damage. Fadebolt gets it. The supports are 8-1 and 11 and 9-1 and 8. They're not dying. And they're finding all the kills. What is happening?
Rubik beat Mars to blink. Wow.
21-6. Rubik still has less net worth than Mars too.
Yeah, that's because Mars has about like soaring and stuff. Is Mars able to cast all the spells right now, like without soaring?
No.
Yeah, with Arcane Ring.
Slightly, yes. Yes.
So without Arcane Ring at level 10, he can't cast all the spells. That's just deep breaths right there. But I like the approach of like fixing a hero by giving you mana issues. It just makes nobody want to play it. All right.
I mean, so I understand an Oracle having this many kills. Like, usually that's what you see because Purifying Flames is just so good for kill stealing, but Rubik, like...
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna work. They're not taking any towers right now. Which is what these 4
Only
heroes
top.
should be doing.
Yep.
5 heroes. I don't think you want to... Like, you can't... Creeps don't give any gold, so just, like, trading farm with people isn't really that good anymore. So, like, you know, the whole map of jungle creeps gives, like, 800 gold or something. Not counting ancients. I think. That sounds about right. I haven't done math in here or nothing.
Okay, I assume that was facts you were spouting, but...
And towers give, I think it's 1200 gold per tower. And so if you just start sprinting at people, you're going to gain like 2k gold from every arrangement because there's no way they can fight you right now. It's just Quap against everybody. I guess if you walk into a 5-man like Mars ulti, you might be able to lose that fight, but I don't even know if that's the case because they have a bunch of damage already. Like SF is at Yule's. Wow, his talent is 6% Spellin. That's awful. Okay. But yeah, I don't think slowing the game down favors you because Luna's still gonna farm pretty fast. Despite not taking any points in Moonglaive, he decided to take Lucent Beam and ulti at 5-6 compared to just having max Moonglaves at this point. Like, if they had max Moonglaves on Luna, Luna's probably caught up to her cores at this point. And she's gonna catch up in 2 minutes. She's gonna go through the jungle, fix up the wave top. And this whole time, they're just sitting. And there's a very big stipulation in Dota where one team wants to do something and the other team wants to stop everything from happening. And Radiant's like misidentified which side they are.
Radiant needs to do something. Like,
Yeah,
you
they
need to make something happen if you're Weirdhead.
Because right now they're so far ahead that there's not a lot of negative consequences for their action. Like, they can walk into the ancient area for the rest of the game. And as long as you do it, like, properly spaced, there's nothing bad gonna happen to you. But instead, they're giving time for people to recover.
Especially you don't want to give that to a Luna either.
Yeah, I mean, look at it. Since I mentioned Luna catching up, she's already gained 1,000 gold.
And I believe, what is this flying out to? That is
Yeah.
treads. Okay.
So we're seeing just a lack of initiative.
Oh, stun forward. Maybe they can find a kill here onto the Ogre. He is pretty tanky. I think he's still gonna die though. They also kill off the bench.
Yeah, so now take a tower and start running at people.
King with another kill. Snow finding the other one. And yeah, I think this is definitely the right play. They need to try and find DOS, but they don't quite have vision.
I mean, I guess maybe they're waiting on Centaur Blink.
Skater went for that Blade Mail build yet again too, but it's pretty good into the magic damage Shadow Fiend. If he ever uses you, you can just pop it.
It's pretty standard.
It's pretty tanky too. Does have a decent amount of health. Mars ult is going to be popped. Snow getting saved for now. For the Swarm might just die to this. He's still healing on Snow, but I think he's eventually going to die. A couple more right clicks onto that. No, he actually heals from it, and now Gyrocopter getting ulted up by the Quap. Nice play there from Skater to try and find something, and now they're going to find even more. Oh, one onto Snow. Can they find the Shadow Fiend now? Taunt running away from this does pop this salve. Skater, you blinked maybe just a bit too far. He could turn this with Rages. Skater dies, but they do find a triple kill for him in the meantime.
Yeah, that's just not good if you're Radiant. They didn't actually take one fight there. They took 3 different fights. And I think Radiant only took, or Dire took 2 fights. Like they had the Mars fight and then the fight up the hill.
Oh, they want to try and find the Rubik, and they have a spear in 2 seconds. There's a rotation from Turtle King. DOS is maybe gone just a bit too far. Now they're Purifying Flames. You've lost DOS, and now they don't want to dive anymore for the Rubik. For the Swarm, probably going to die here as well. Does have Blink in 2 seconds, but they have more than enough damage to just continually tick him down. Another spear stolen. Nor on a monster kill streak. Turtle King did lose his streak since he died, but Norse still got his 10-1.
Oh.
Invis rune here on Notorious. They don't have vision. Not gonna die, but...
Okay, so instead of Dire recovering, they died. I don't really blame them for the move they did either.
Skater top, I think, is gonna live. Does get the blink away, but they can keep chasing. The Fortune's End coming through. Does pop the Blade Meld, just do a little bit damage, but he blinks away. Rocket's still coming. He's got blink in 2 seconds. I believe he's able to dodge this. Is gonna get stunned up. No, they want to keep going. Snow with the blink forward. All the way into almost tier 3s, and there's no response from Dire. Still just gonna keep farming.
Yeah, it's kind of how Radiant wants the old Dota 2 game to go right here. Like, for the rest of the, 10 minutes this game exists, it should just be sprinting at people. I don't think Luna has enough time before the game ends for you to 1v5.
Oh, Notorious has to be so careful here. They end up not taking the top tier 2, but maybe they're looking at mid instead. For the Swarm is here with Blink ulti, but you've seen the previous ultis he's had, they haven't exactly gone too great for them.
Which hero?
Blink forward onto Notorious. Mars
Yeah,
is gonna pop the ult maybe onto 3, but he's saving it for now. There's a nice spear. They find the kill onto Notorious, and now they're gonna focus over on Notorious. Just a couple of right clicks from Snow. Turtle King is gonna kill steal again, 11-2.
Okay, we're see. This has to be an issue at this point with Shadow Fiends, where they're still taking move speed over the 8 armor on towers or 7 armor, whatever presence of the Dark Lord is. I think, yeah, I don't think you want to be playing late game with Shadow Fiend ever. And anytime you can get like tower killing abilities, I don't know. I see an issue on like literally every Shadow Fiend, and I don't know if it's just like because I don't play the hero, I don't understand why the move speed isn't good. But isn't that even more than Deso? 7 armor?
Yeah. No, wait, Deso's 8, I think?
Deso's 6.
Deso's 6, yep.
Yeah, and so it's like you could have a more effective Deso on towers, and that's kind of just the goal, right? It's defense of the ancients, not defense. Yeah,
Yeah, and like even him trying to chase down a Luna there, he's not quick enough even with the move speed. Like, he's got Yules plus the 25.
Blink to catch stuff. It just seems silly, and there has to be a reason for it. Because I see it on more Shadow Fiends than I do on 15, right? But I haven't been convinced that that's correct yet. And Dire right now is doing a really good job. It depends on if they leave the high ground.
Oh, they are running high ground into Artorias. Artorias trying to get away for now. There's a nice gyro on a 2. Stun gonna find DOS, but can they bring him down? A couple more right clicks. The Rocket gets it. Artorias still alive here too. That's kind of a Mars ult that he just walked out of immediately afterwards. Skater also going to use the ult. They lose Ogre as well. Snow's dropping a bit low. If they want to keep going, Blink forward from Taunt, another raise. Not going to hit, but he does find it. Canceling in a couple of different times there. Blink forward in from Nor. He's got the Blink up as well. It's a bit better on the Rubik, but I don't think he can find him in the trees. No, he does, but he doesn't have a stun.
I can't.
Snow not quite in time.
The Luna just decided to run at a Centaur. Like, he made the choice to be the one in front to run at Centaur, the one he was showing. And I think that means he's really frustrated. I can't. Bunch of weird stuff happening. Luna's really far from BKB still. Quap finished Orchid. But I think it's a little too late because Orc already has Glimmer. And even just like the Glimmer resisting the magic resist is probably enough to keep you alive. In time for something to happen, or you'll just die, which will suck. But that's life sometimes. We're seeing a bunch, you know, they're just collecting their towers now. But again, they're slowing the game down too much. You only need to kill 1, 2, 3, 6 more buildings, you know, for the game to end, compared to the 8 by going through bottom. And it's just wasting time. And they're on a timer, technically. With the way Luna keeps running into people, that timer keeps getting later and later. But they should be trying to fight here.
And it looks like Dire's trying to do that. They're grouped up just a bit here. They don't have a smoke or anything though. I think they're just gonna like blindly blink onto Snow or something.
This is really good for me.
Oh, they have vision on him too. If they want to jump forward, stun does not come through for the Swarm. Had an opportunity there. They're just a little bit too afraid though. I think they just guessing there's a lot of the team still in the area.
Gyro wasn't connected either.
This is 10-second BKB from the Gyro. Going the eggs afterwards. What do we got on Skater actually? Orchid.
What? I guess it shows like Blink. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, we still have 2 kill streaks on the supports, by the way. 12 and 2 on Turtle King. And I believe, yeah, Rubik's been at 10 and 1 for a while, but...
No.
Dude, this is just a support life right now. It's so great. You don't usually see this. They're still at the bottom of the network charts, but you can ignore that. Rubik is still almost more farmed than Luna right now. Luna's still a bit behind, but obviously it's leveling off with the rest of the course. Like, you see how good of a start Gyro was supposed to have compared to Luna, and Luna's almost already caught up.
Yeah, this is just related to them playing slow on Radiant. But the game should, like, the game state should be threatened to be ending right now, which is what we're gonna see.
They're just gonna go for Roche.
But I mean, it's fine. Beat them to their high ground. I talked about this earlier. You get your Centaur on their hill before they're back. I don't think it matters if they have Aegis. They're gonna die really fast twice.
Who do you give it to here?
I don't know if it matters.
Probably Skater, I think. Yep. They do take Roche, and now Weirdhead actually backing as a result.
Yeah, again, I don't think... You gotta think about it, like... Even the 5 seconds that the Quap is gonna be dead for, if she does die at all, is enough for you to kill another hero. And I don't think your team is exactly threatened right now.
They don't have anything to be afraid of.
I mean, Rubik is higher level than Luna. Almost the same level as Quap. Quap's like 2 lanes ahead of him. Maybe 3. But I don't think you should be slowing down, even with them taking Roshan. You should still know that you're ahead on gold. When the Aegis is on, you know, it's not like a Storm Spirit or something where having a second mana pool is
It's
going to
that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think maybe potentially DOS is a better choice because at least he's still able to come back up and like the aura is still gonna help you.
It matters. Switch is which. The issue is like what's gonna happen here, and it's really bad. Is they're gonna let Luna finish BKB, and Gyro doesn't kill Luna for quite a while now. Like now he needs Ag's damage item to kill Luna once he has BKB.
Mm-hmm.
And Dire has effectively managed to do nothing. You know, make the game do nothing for long enough that they can win the game. Because I'd say at this point, Radiant has like another minute. How long is the BKB? Yeah, 2 minutes to win. And then you start getting into equal game territory.
Mm-hmm. Has actually surpassed Gyro now too on the net worth.
So like your lanes are good here. They're trying to catch people.
I think they're gonna catch Artorias too. Yes, they are. It's only the supports though, so not too big of a deal.
Yeah, and they're alive before. They've managed to make the game do nothing.
DOS just pushing the other lanes. There is a nice lift. He's stunned up for quite a bit. Could go for the TP now, but he's actually gonna try and go for the kill. Stolen by Nor, but no stun left.
Okay.
Interesting exchange.
That was cool.
Just didn't quite get lucky enough to kill off the Rubik there.
Turtle King should die. Ooh, not good.
He was trying to chase Skater, and there was nobody else over here.
Yeah.
Maybe could have popped Blade Mill there, Skater, and turn it.
Just
But
Blade Mail the E and then cast some spells, and then again, it just stops the game. Luna's almost at VKB. And there's not enough to oppose the double or Bloodlust Luna. And I say that even with Radiant being 10k gold ahead.
what is the gold coming out of Gyro's portrait for?
Who knows, dude? Who knows?
Is that like CS streak or GPM maybe?
Dude,
He's not like farming ridiculously fast. I don't know.
this battle card, this battle pass is a little...
It's kind of weird. There's a lot of different cosmetic changes. They do get the BKB popped early on Gyro. Stun forward on For the Swarm. He hasn't used the ult yet, but there's the save there from Notorious. Notorious going to lose his life. No buyback either. Nice ult from the Shadow Fiend. They find Mars anyway. Does have a buyback on the Mars. Is going to use it. Rubik's still down in the middle of this. DOS running forward. There is an Aegis. They find a return kill onto the Oracle as well as Rubik being down. They get the kill on the Gyro. I think they can even follow it up. They're getting everyone just trapped inside the Mars ult. And it's a beautiful fight. Great buyback from For the Swarm. They just committed way too much. Gyro still tries to fight without a BKB. Yeah, and as you said, DOS with the BKB is a lot stronger.
Yeah, they also didn't kill the Venge illusion. And 13 like attributes in the range is pretty important on Luna. You know, but is she like shorter range than Monkey King or something? Isn't that like the joke? Or
Yes, it is pretty low range, but when paired with the Venge, it's so good.
It fixes the issue, and 13 attributes, it isn't huge, obviously. But that's still, you know what, effectively an extra like 20 extra damage because of like the attack speed it gives too for Luna.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Vlads and all like the other stupid shit.
Dude, it's 37 to 15, and we're approaching equal game territory. Like,
oh, the game is in Dire's favor. It's really hard for Dire to lose now. Luna did the thing that Luna's supposed to do, where she just like out farms people. And you're gonna see that Luna's gonna have 20k net worth before Gyro gets to 14.
down goes mid tower.
And I think Radiant will look at this game and say that it's the Roshan that they leaked that's allowing this to happen. But it's just their inactivity of why this is happening. There's
Taunt running forward. It pops the Yules as well as a BKB. Notorious might die here, but like this is a lot used for a support kill. Like your BKB gone. Yeah, that was 10 second too. They're not going to find the quap either. Is that a 10 second? No, that was a 9 second, but still a decent deal.
Yeah, it's still important. It's really good.
When you find a kill, you push mid, I guess.
Yep.
They still did find the tier 3, so.
On top, yeah, that's good. But again, Dire can now defend their lanes really easily as long as Luna doesn't die here.
Does have the BKB, but I think the TP is going to come through no matter what. Yep.
Yeah. And again, she's just gonna farm faster items than Gyro will. I have to leave soon, but this is all you're gonna see. Luna is gonna be just a baller for the rest.
Yeah, no, you're good. If you have to drop in the middle of this, it's fine. I don't potentially not going to a game 3 right now, so.
Yeah, that's what it's. I'd put a pretty good money bet that. I mean, this is just Dire's game to lose at this point. Quap, you know, she's not going to be effective, but she's going to get fear, and that's going to start owning people. And Luna's just going to literally kill everything.
Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing to kill the Luna right now. Like, Gyro doesn't really have that much damage, just getting completely out-farmed. Luna's actually on top of the net worth now, like, started from the bottom, literally.
And bottom 3, like, past laning stage, too.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Literally started from the bottom, now we're here. Snow going to be the one running up. He's going to take a lot of damage here, I think. Just a little bit of the chip. Not too much. They are just giving up the racks for now. DOS just pushing bottom. Is this really the play?
This is Luna's TP.
DOS not rotating yet. You get a nice stun onto the Gyro, but blinking forward is Snow, trying to find Notorious as well as popping the ult, keeping him slowed. Can they get the kill on Notorious? Backside Skater is popping the ult, gets a lot of damage out, but still taking a decent amount himself. Rubik does go down. They're trying to bring down the Gyro, but the ult from Oracle is going to be there to save. Actually getting healed even through this BKB. DOS is finally rotated, gets the ult up, and I think he can just trade afterwards. There is no way a Gyro is getting out of this. They have vision. A couple more right clicks too. Down goes Gyro, down goes SF. They're not even gonna get a return kill on DOS for this. Snow trying to get a couple of right clicks down, but DOS can just turn and fight it. A couple more right clicks. Artorias just locking him in, but now they let him out. Snow is gonna be the last one for the team wipe.
Yep.
Another kill and another fight going towards Eternal Kings. That one a little bit sloppier, but lose the racks, you still take it. I think DOS got like one right click into the tier 3 bottom.
Alright, Pally Wally. Have fun with the rest of your game.
For sure.
You should see Luna just being a baller, and the game's gonna end in 6 minutes and 34 seconds.
Good call. I like it.
Alright, see you, buddy.
Peace out. All right. So yeah, we're still just waiting to see if Dire really is gonna be the ones to lose this game. They're gonna take Roche, which puts them in a very strong position to end it out as well. It's gonna be Cheese. I think you put the Aegis over onto Skater again. They did it the first time, and they will do it again. Cheese over on for the Swarm, most likely, or I believe Skater picked that up. Yes, he did. And you can see the different posture that Weird Kings has too, or Weird Kings, Weird Face. Like they're playing as 5, not really splitting the map as much. DOS is just, you know, complete opposite. Picking up a DD, actually running into a couple of heroes here, completely alone. Does have the BKB if he wants to just go for something. DD popped, BKB already on cooldown though. Can he actually find a kill onto the Rubik? No, they're just gonna pop the center ult and GTFO, taking away that BKB charge from DOS. That is down to 7 seconds now. A bit of a weird exchange, but still Eternal Kings on top at the moment. Continuing to just slowly choke out the map. They still have the tier 2 tower top, But maybe they just push down mid here with the Aegis. Artorias as well, able to Bloodlust up that Luna. And yeah, again, I'm just not sure how they stop this. Luna, one of the best building pushers in the game. As soon as this tier 3 tower goes down, everything starts to fall. We'll get a... They're trying to counter push top, but I don't think they care too much about losing the next racks. They are going to get the swap out from Skater for the Swarm. Still just waiting for the blink in. They're just trying to go for the trade here. I don't think they can do this against a Luna. They will lose the melees, not really worried too much, but no, there's the mass TP from the Luna. Needs to pop the BKB on the SF, doesn't actually get it off. Tosh just gonna lose his life here. They take the barracks, no, the blink away. They're still trying to make space. Skater misses the ult, it doesn't matter. The space was created. They don't even lose the tier 3s, and now they can heal it back up. Repair kit going to work. But I think they just go back mid again. They have to push out top. Just get rid of that splish push opportunity. And they do need Venge here, though. They do need Venge here for this push. You want that buff on top of your Luna. Currently just pushing top. And DOS now focusing mid. They are going to switch it up. Repair kit, I believe, still up on somebody. They might have used the charges, but... yeah, this tower's still just falling quickly, even without the Venge here, even. Yeah, repair kit going to be used for now. They do take down the tier 3, are gonna back. I think they just wait for the Venge to get here. They don't want to take this fight quite yet. Skater blinking forward, does have the egg as well. The fear just saving him. The spear not gonna quite get the stun. DOS popping BKB in the back, just going ham. Pops the ult, just getting the right clicks out. Down goes Oracle, but Shadow Fiend with the buyback as well has already died in the middle of this. Snow might not even live through this either. They all got trapped inside the Mars ult. Yet again, Artorias going to die. One more right click. No, he lives just barely. Now Taunt has to pop the BKB. There's 3 buybacks coming out from Weirdface, and I don't think they can actually make this defense. Dosh just focusing down the rack. Skater gonna lose the first of 1 or the first of 2 lives. Aegis being popped is gonna come back up. They get a nice stun spear afterwards, but can he live? He needs to get the blink out. BKB popped, he saved it. Very nice patience there from Skater. Ult just to push them back. It's so many buybacks popped from Weirdhead. And now they lose the racks mid. Definitely at a disadvantage there, and especially with the buybacks being used. Who knows if they can really fight too much anymore. Although Skater is going to get stunned up by the Fortunes, and nothing really too much to follow that up, though. Snow running forward, can't get the blink stun off. They do find a use for the Aegis, though, and they only lose the Venge for it. Down went the mid barracks. It's 40 to 25, but they're up 18k. Kills mean nothing. If you were able to just freely farm the map for basically 20 minutes, Luna just going untouched, and now look at that net worth. Really just getting punished for slowing down that mid game. Just needed to push the tempo, and they had a draft to do it too, especially with the Centaur. Again, SF could have gone for the Presence Aura effects buildings as well, get that -7 armor, and they just push a lot harder, try and take away map control and go high ground a bit sooner. Definitely a game that's just become very difficult for Radiant to turn around now. Weirdhead in danger of falling to that lower bracket after losing game 1. Nice, and it was basically a stomp there from Eternal Kings in game 1. This looks like they're going to look for a smoke now. We've definitely gotten a closer game 2, fortunately. Gonna use another smoke, even just running into the SF. They get a stun out, and they also have the Lucent Beam. Locking down the Shadow Fiend. He does have a BKB to pop, as well as the blink after the Yules. Mars ult completely wasted, not finding anyone. Could look for the steal, but the Quap ult stolen feels even better. Dosh just gonna try and take out top. That is a Scotty up now. Working over on a Rapier. And yeah, we are gonna see the Rapier pick up this game. And I think that's just That's the end game scenario. You don't want to die with it. If you give it to a Gyro, that would be a very feels bad. Gyro is really starting to hurt. Fall behind on farm. You look at this network chart, it was complete opposite just a couple of minutes ago. As slowly Eternal Kings just took the lead in this game. They're taking this tower through backdoor. It doesn't matter. Just the ultimate pusher in that Luna. Yeah, look at that range. It's so bad. It's like worse than Monkey Kings for sure. They're gonna try and find something top running for it. There's the stun from Snow as well to get the follow-up. Marzalt does get popped. There's the BKB as well. It's 3 stuck inside the Marzalt, but there's Das on the top. Rubik just knocks him right back off again, so he can just start hitting. Snow is gonna get annihilated by Das. Das also popping so much. He's doing so much damage, and there's nothing to stop it. Taunt does get the blink away. I think he's gonna get killed after the Oracle. Everybody's dead for more than 100 seconds. And they've only found the Venge yet again. Turtle King does get the TP away, but I think it's just game. Eternal Kings taking game 2. They could just finish it right now, but Das is going for the tower. Yes, GG called 41-29, but they still win the game. Eternal Kings just showing their perseverance. The Luna draft gets it. You really got to push the tempo in the mid game and nothing really coming through. Great performance from Eternal Kings. I think, as you heard Xeriscape said, it's mostly on Weirdhead for just not pushing the game, pushing high ground a lot sooner, but still an impressive performance from Eternal Kings. I think it takes a lot of just mental perseverance, right? You gotta stick through it. We're down by a lot, but it does not matter. Luna was bottom 3 net worth at one point and ends up on top. But still a hell of a series for Eternal Kings, looking so strong. They are going to go into the second round to play Quarantine Gamers, who are the 2 seed. Again, based on power rankings as well as MMR. Quarantine Gamers did lose 1 game to Smooth Steve in that first round, but it still should be an amazing matchup for round 2. Again, am casting another game tonight. Moonlight versus Toilet Belt. Again, 2 teams from season 1, or the past season. Not season 1, the past season that I have casted before. I think I've even casted that matchup before, so I am super excited for that tonight. I believe that is tonight at 8:30 Central Time, 9:30 Eastern Time. So it got updated. We'll see who we get co-casting for that, but it should still be a lot of fun. All right.